Well, our cross-country team is a very close-knit family. We start training early June, and we go basically till the end of the season, which is about mid-October. The expectation is that you show up every single day and you do your best. We take anybody, we don't actually cut anybody, but we are renowned in the area for showing the vast amount of improvement with new runners and getting the best out of them. But ultimately, our main missions as athletes here at Northside is to understand you're not just an athlete, you're a student athlete. So we have high expectations for the classroom and high expectations overall for just being successful people and strong representatives of the building.
First of all, we want to make sure that all of our baseball players are eligible. So according to the IHSAA, you have to maintain a certain GPA as well as a certain number of credit hours in order to be considered eligible. For personally baseball, we feel that you need to maintain all grades above a C or C- or above. And basically we deal with any sort of behavioral issues kind of in-house. So on top of there being consequences for the school, there will also be consequences for the baseball team.
His expectations are you have to be at school on time every single day. You have to be in class every single day, no excuses, no tardies. And if you're tardy, you have to run a lot. And you usually have to sit out like the next game, which makes you really like focus on your grades and being in school.
Our girls' soccer team is expected to maintain high grades and academic standards in school in all of their classes in order to play. If their grades start slipping or there's a behavior issue in class, teachers are instructed to notify the coaches right away so that we can get the girls back on track academically so that they can keep playing the sport that they love.
Well, my freshman and sophomore year, a lot of the upperclassmen ladies on a soccer team chose to not show up to practice, get in trouble a lot at school, they weren't showing up to classes, and I feel like that kind of hindered our experience and hindered our winning abilities because we won no games our freshman year. We won a few, maybe two our sophomore year, and then this year, all of our ladies put in commitment on the field, in school, and we ended up being number 4 in SAC this year because everyone put in that commitment in their schoolwork and in practice. So I think that really helped our growth as a soccer team.
The Instruction is a community event that happens. It's sponsored by the Community Harvest Food Bank. There's probably about 12 to 15 high schools and middle schools that are involved, and basically there's a theme every year. This year it's cartoons, and you take the theme and develop a project for your group, so within that theme, and you build your project out of cans. We try and look for students that are self-starters and that are willing to kind of step out and do things on their own.
Student council is meant to be the student voice at Northside, where that student council, those student council members, they actually represent the body of the students at Northside. So the activities are always student geared, how to get them more active and more involved.
Young Life is a group that meets in the morning. It's usually at like 8 o'clock on a Monday, so it's kind of early, but we meet and it's like a really positive just sort of environment. We play games together, we just get to know each other, we usually have snacks, and we spend about 5 minutes just talking about like some sort of real serious stuff, but nothing like really serious, just like kind of serious. But it's really just like a fun, positive atmosphere to hang out.
To be part of the theater program here at Northside, you have to, above all, do well in classes, because that's what you're here for. This is an extracurricular that really that pushes you to be a better leader and a better student, but you have to have the foundation of probably C's or above to really be part of us. Well, they have to have a love for art and an excitement for performance. I find that it's easier to work with a kid who's excited about something than who just wants to sit there and just be bored all the time. So if you come to me excited about doing something and excited to be on stage, I'll work with you. But if you show up and just kind of sit in the back, not have any fun, I'm not really interested.
I joined dance because of my cousin. We did it when we were really little and we were dance kids here. And after that, I knew that I wanted to come here and learn from Ms. Wilson. Our expectations are to always have our hair up, all of our supplies that we need for the class, and to always be prepared. Also, in other classes, we need to keep our grades up, because if you're failing every single class, she won't allow you to perform.